Hello, this is Caleb with Garvin Sewer Service. I'm at 1169 Monroe Drive. So just to kind of touch base on this drain, we had some issues because at 58 feet, 100 feet, and 115 feet, we had some roots. So we did snake it out. We only used 3-inch blades because there is an offset. We couldn't get past the offset with 4-inch blades. So looking down the stack, I'm going to zero out our distance indicator in the lower left-hand side of the screen. And I do want to point out that our cable or our line does go into the water right here. And so there was a flush of water, but that's not in this drain. So just know that our camera's going down before it dips back up. That's a spot of rot, and it's probably not going to last too much longer. With my 3-inch blade, I was able to push past this spot, not running the machine, so I did not make the problem any worse. But this sweep is in bad shape right here. It looks like it kind of resolves itself right, it gets better. This standing water is going to cause some rot over time. So definitely this sweep is something that might need to be addressed in the near future. So we're going to keep going in the cast. And this cast seems to be holding water in a lot of the sections. So over time that will hurt it, but it does clear up after that initial sweep. And there seems to be sections where it's better and worse. So we got some significant water here because of the erosion in the pitch. Now there was some toilet paper hanging from this spot earlier, which someone's running water from, but we were able to cut that out really well.
How's it going, guys?
Going well, man. How are you doing?
Not too bad. I live upstairs.
Yeah, so if you can maybe refrain from running water for the next 10 minutes. And then once I put this cap back on, you're going to be A-okay.
Cool.
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just cammering the line to make sure everything. We're doing all the buildings.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're doing a check because they're going to do some pavement here in a few months.
Okay.
And they want to see what might need to be done before they put up.
Right on.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
No, you're good. There were some roots in there, but it's fine. It's just that I saw them. Not like anything's going on. So once this cap's back on, because if you flush, it's going to spill out. So don't flush.
I won't
but like in about 10 minutes or so.
Cool.
15 minutes.
All right. Well, I'll just look down whenever you're...
Whenever I'm out of the way, yeah, you'll be good to go.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, good. Thank you, man.
So like this section of cap looks to be in pretty decent shape. It's not rotting too much, but farther up it was. So we're going to have a gnarly offset right here that does need to get addressed in the near future. We did locate this spot. It's around 4 feet deep. I'm going to have the picture uploaded to the job. It is holding water. Why is this holding water? Okay. Oh, it's because we had some toilet paper in the way. So I've snaked this 3 times over the course of the last 2 hours. Because of that spot, we're going to pull back and take another look at it. There was some toilet paper and stuff in the way. I don't know how. After all that snaking. See that? Yeah, can you give me the water hose? We're going to have to flush this out. Okay, using the water and my camera head, we pushed that big spot out. I don't know how that got left behind, but we had that big offset I was trying to talk about. Right around here. The water's still trying to dissipate. So those roots, I got them better. But even after all those passes, oh, that's a lot better than it was. So, okay. So right here, I located this spot where the roots are and where this area where it seems to be holding water at 4 feet deep, right there. So I believe that needs to probably get fixed. We're having a really difficult time getting those roots better. Of course, about 80% of them are knocked out. But it was right here that I located, actually. So you go underwater. Yeah. See that right there? That's what I located. It's a really funny looking spot, and that is separated. So that needs to get addressed relatively quickly, in my personal opinion. We're not going to be able to give a warranty on this line because of this, even though we cleaned it. Those roots got knocked out pretty good. We still had 100 foot and 115. There were very minor roots there, but we still want to see if we were to get those. Again, 2 hours of snaking, 3 full passes. We put extra footage on here because these lines tend to be longer than we anticipated. Water's still dissipating. Or somebody's running some. So that spot, that was where one of the roots were, and I got it on the right side. And then right here, I was able to get those two. Nice. So this does not go to the manhole. Yeah, right there was another spot, or it was right here. So I was not able to get those. Don't know why, I went far enough. So right there, we have our city connection, or our connection to the main. This is not a manhole, so there's not a way to come back up this way. I do recommend getting that offset fixed and putting a clean out at that spot so we can get the roots better. Any other questions, give Garvin Sewer Service a call. My name is Caleb.